Huge thank you to our channel member, Alexander Elliott. And breathe. Because it's a little bit like it. There we go. Excelente. Right. Say it with me if you know exactly what we're about to do. Say it with me. Yes. Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to your Monday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. And I hope that you are well. So my piss is firmly boiled this evening, so I wouldn't attempt anything tonight. However, we're going to be in for a very, very fun flight because we're on board this evening. Not that we'll see it, but there's something there. We're on board Easyjet's A320NEO, and we are flying. You can see the Northern Lights in the background as well. Who would have thought that in Edinburgh? We're on board the A320NEO for Easyjet, and we are at Edinburgh, headed down to Jersey. Flight time today is about an hour and 6 minutes. So it's a relatively short flight, but should be a fun one nonetheless. Now, no flight tomorrow. I'll get onto it in a minute. Off to Heathrow tomorrow, but I'm not doing plane spotting because by the time I get there, it'll be too late. And I can't do what I wanted to do originally. I think that's Lufthansa coming in. I think that was Lufthansa landing. By the time I get to want to do some spotting, it'll be too late and it'll be too dark, or sun will start to set and everything else, and quite frankly, can't be asked for the aggro of trying to find somewhere to park. So I'm coming back the same day. However, I've still got Wednesday off. So, what I've decided to do, and Wayne's requested that we do one because we haven't done it for a while, we're going long haul on Wednesday. And I'll show you that once we're done with the prep of the plane and we are in the air. Should be a good one though, because we were discussing it and we've come up with one that I think is quite nice. And it's an airline that I'm surprised that we haven't done yet. So we'll definitely do that on Wednesday. Nice little long haul flight, but we'll get onto that in a minute. So let's go into the chat and see who is here. Gemma Rowe is here. She says I'll probably miss it because I'll be at work. It will most likely be. I'll run through to the evening. I don't know what time we'll start yet. I will work that out eventually. Probably 1 o'clock, right the way through to the evening. Bernice Thompson is there. Wayne's there. Alfet is there as well. Welcome to you. Then we have Lee Class, Dogwood, Welshie, Kev, Lynn.
Show me your wallet. Show me your wallet. Show me your wallet.
Hello to you. We also have Darren Graham, hello to you. Anybody lurking in the background, hello, hello. Come and say hi. Otherwise, we will crack on. So, let me just finish with that. Setting up the A320NEO, easy enough. Piece of piss. We'll get onto that in a minute. Is that my eyes doing that? It is my eyes. Oh shit. We'll set it up easy. Very easy steps. We'll do it in a second. Shouldn't take too long to set up. And I'm going to try and drag it out as much as I can because it is a short flight down to Jersey tonight. How was everybody? Have you had a wonderful Monday? Let me know how your day has been. I had an interesting afternoon. I lost power steering in my in the steering wheel. So if you've never tried to drive a car without power steering. It's fucking difficult. Or a van rather, or just any vehicle with no power steering. It is blimmin' difficult. But managed to get it back eventually, so all was not lost. So yeah, let me know how your day was. Have you had a nice start to the week? Just going to finish off the thumbnail for Wednesday, and then I will be with you to start our aeroplane. Right, Wayne says, excited by our discovery this afternoon. Can't wait to get our teeth into it. Yes, we have discovered something, which I'm happy to kind of talk about, because I know that a certain absolute fuckwit won't be able to copy it. So I think it'll be fine to talk about, unless Wayne tells me not to. Then I won't. But I think it'll be fine, because he won't be able to do anything. Won't be able to do anything with it. Up to me. Well, I mean, considering it's not mod compatible, I think we are absolutely safe. I think it'd be absolutely safe to talk about it. So we'll talk about it a little bit later. But yeah, we've come up and we found something that we both were like, wow. We were both like, wow. I can't believe we haven't stumbled across it sooner. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Going to be very, very interesting. Right, I've got the thumbnail ready, so let's get things going. So we need to look how smooth that is already. Nice. We're going to get the stairs pushed in because where we are at the moment has no gateway jetway. We're also going to go for catering.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
Alfred asks, how long is the flight from Edinburgh to Jersey? It's about an hour and 5 to hour and 10 minutes. It's a nice little flight. I did it yesterday as a bit of a test because I was trying to sort out some of the frame rate stuff. And I think it's worked. I say that. I think it might have worked. The Phoenix 320 now is working perfectly as well, so we could do some flights with that again, which is lovely. And like I said, the ultimate test is going to be the long haul on Wednesday, which will be quite nice. But V-Sync. No, Kev, believe it or not, that made it worse. That made it like 10 times worse. So I had to turn it straight back off again. It was weird. It's really, really strange. I did it on exactly what we spoke about. When it was like V-Sync on and then like 50% refresh rate, and it made it fucking worse. I couldn't believe it. It just made it a lot worse. So I was like, well, it's clearly not that then. Yeah, you don't need to see me doing this. I don't need to talk you through it because it's dead easy. It's dead easy. A fucking child could do this. Easy. That's it. It's done. It's finished. That's the standard A320NEO for you. It's done. Everything's set up, ready to go. No pissing about, no fart arsing, whatever else. So we're all good. Right. Let's get some of the brightness turned up, and then what I'll do is we'll discuss what we have found today as well. Brandon, hello to you. Hope you're well. Wayne says burning Monday. I think that's supposed to be boring. But then the day got tasty with our discovery. Yes, it did. Kev says, I friggin' hate Mondays. Can't they move to Tuesdays? Lynn says, same as always. Youngest birthday tomorrow. Yeah, okay, very nice. Gemma says, first day back at work after a few weeks. So been a tiring day. Hope it went well. Lee says, first day back. Few bits on line. Oh, sorry. Few bits of line training. Attended an online catch-up meeting, received and replied to a few of emails from my mentor, and taught two colleagues. Very nice. Very nice. Me, I picked up used cooking oil, and it was lovely. It was lovely. turn that in. We will go for a bit of brightness. Flight plan and everything is sorted, which is why I love the standard A320NEO. We haven't flown it much because of the Indie Builds one that's out. Yeah. There we go. So, crew are boarding at the moment. Alfred says, are we waiting for clearance for pushback? No. So, we have got passengers boarding. No, not fake passengers. We've got proper passengers boarding on the plane. You'll hear it in a minute say that the passenger bus will be on its way. There's a Jet 2 crew boarded.
Passengers boarding starting.
There you go. Passengers boarding has started. So the bus will be on its way. Are we getting passengers today? So catering is done. So the passengers actually get to eat tonight on the short flight. There's a Ryanair in the background that's taxiing out. You can see the northern lights in the background there as well. Tell me if that's normal. Is that normal for Edinburgh? Is it normal? Brandon says, is it snowing in the sim? We've got live weather. Yeah, live weather's on. Apparently it's not. But here come the passengers. Where are they coming from? Oh, they're coming from the terminal. Yeah, they're sort of coming from the terminal. "93 passengers today." Alfet says also congrats on 3K subs. Yeah, thank you very much. So last night, during the intro to our Battle of the Liveries show last night, we hit 3K. We're on 3,005 subscribers, which, yeah, made me quite happy. I don't set goals. I know I said it last night, but I don't set goals, and it's nice to hit one in every now and again, which is quite nice. Kev says, for fuck's sake, Jack sent me pictures already for a new book. Fuck my life. There's a thing for that. So, passengers boarding. Our flight. It's an hour long, so we're going to try and drag this out as much as we can. So basically, me and Wayne, we came up. We looked on Steam today because we were just having a nosy at what we can do for bits and bobs, and we stumbled across a train simulator. Now, you're probably thinking, but hold on a minute, have you not got Train Sim World 4? And I'll sit there and tell you, yes, we do. However, this is not Train Sim World 4, purely because we looked at the DLC. Now, DLC stands for downloadable content. For the train simulator that we found, there are... No, actually, no, tell a lie. I'm not going to do that one. So we had a look. I had a look for Train Sim World 4 and looked at the downloadable content, right? There's about 55 downloadable content items for Train Sim World, right? Have a guess in the chat how many downloadable content items there were for the train sim that me and Wayne found, and I can guarantee you none of you will get it. But have a guess. Have a guess how many we found. And they are fucking excellent as well, by the way. They are fucking good. Real good. Real good. Brandon, maybe not that much. Alfet, definitely not 1 million. Lee's gone for 1,000. Jim's is 1,000 plus. Dogwood's gone 63 million. Certainly not that much. 120,000. Certainly not that much. So, Train Sim World 4 has 55 downloadable content items. Train Sim World 3 has about 82. Train Sim World 2 has about 93. The one that we found has 730. And they range from routes to trains to in fact no, it's routes and trains. Yeah, it's routes and trains. 730. 730 routes and trains that are available to buy and download for this train sim. Now, there's one in particular that has stuck out in my mind that Dom suggested a while ago, and it's a train in Japan. So I'd like, if Dom can remember, I'd like him to ask me again if this train sim has it, and I will answer the question if he remembers. If he remembers. If he doesn't remember, I'll just tell you what it is. While we're waiting for the passengers to load, of course. Cessna 172. It's not quite that. No, it's not quite that kind of sim. No. There are a few people that are on the right track, and someone said it. Someone said it. It's Gemma. Gemma's the one that says it. The Shinkansen. I didn't think Dom would remember. The Shinkansen. You asked me ages ago if the Train Sim World 4 had the Shinkansen on it. And I said it doesn't. The one that we found does. Yeah, the one that we found has the Shinkansen on it. So hashtag Toot the Bastard has just got that little bit more exciting. And for those that play Train Sim World 4 or anything else like that, you'll know that you'll find routes like London to Leeds, but you can only do like a short section of it. Not in this one. No, this one you do the full route. So if they give you a London to Peterborough, you'll do the full route. If you get a London to... What's the one I saw on there? What's the other one I saw? I can't think. I'll think off the top of my head in a minute. Jim says, remember the APT sitting at Shields Road Depot outside Glasgow? Jim, that's on there too. That's on the train sim that we found. The old tilting train. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not into my trains, but I'm not into trains at all. So I couldn't tell you what trains were or anything else. You could have said like class 42 or whatever, and I'd be like, I ain't got a fucking clue. But this train sim has in everything, right? So while we're waiting for passengers to board, I'll just bring up Steam, and I'll give you a quick sort of rundown for some of the routes. Luckily, I'm still on it. So, ever fancy doing Exeter to Paignton? Well, now you can, because that's what we can do. You can also go to Plymouth via the Tamar Bridge, which is quite nice. If I go onto the main thing here, I'll run down some of the UK ones, but there are loads. Browse all 730 content add-ons for this game. Right, UK routes, there are loads. And if you're from Scotland, they've catered for the Scottish very, very well indeed. There are a lot of Scottish routes on here as well. So, for example, the Glasgow subway route, they have that on this train sim. They've got London Victoria and Blackfriars to Dover and Ramsgate on the Chatham Main Line. They've got South Devon mainline from Highbridge and Burnham to Plymouth. Reading to Exeter. There you go. That's the full. That's the full one. Reading to Exeter. So it's about, what's it, about three hours. It gives you the full route. So you can do Reading to Exeter rather than do a section of the route. You do the full thing. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And do you know what the best thing is? It's not available on the Xbox. It's not available on the Xbox. So what else we got? Cornish Main Line, Plymouth to Penzance. What else we got? Bristol to Swansea as well, which is pretty decent. London Euston to Birmingham, you can do the full route. Newcastle to Edinburgh, full route. Edinburgh to Dunfermline, full route. Southampton, Bournemouth, London to Brighton, Waterloo to Portsmouth. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. You can switch back to the 1950s and do some steam trains. You got the Chatham Main Line from London to Gillingham, which he can't do. He can't do it. He definitely can't do it. What else we got? We've got London to Bedford, just outside. Where's that? Just outside of. I can't think. That's like Milton Keynes way, so it's pretty decent. Edinburgh to Glasgow, Isle of Wight. Yeah, some other bits and bobs as well. Super excited. Super excited. Yeah, super excited. That's all we're going to reveal. Brandon, I'll message you what it is. That's all we're going to reveal for the minute because we're looking into actually getting it and everything else. So, whoo, yeah. So things are going to be quite interesting when it comes to. So Toot the Bastard will return, but we're not doing it with Train Sim World because there's so many more options that we can do with this. So Train Sim World 4 is gone. We're not using Train Sim World 4. We're going to use this new one, because it's just giving us so many more options and so many more routes, and it's going to be fantastic. So, yeah, and actually, Wayne's spot on with that one. It costs less with 730 add-ons to download and buy and everything else. It costs less than Train Sim World 4. It costs less than Train Sim World 4, and it's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. So there you go. Right, so beacon goes on. We're going to turn external power off because we're good for pushback now. So we're not sat on the ground for an hour. Here we go then. Let's request pushback. We're not going to do anything to do with ice.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
It's got a vast majority of trains on there that you wouldn't think, well, that Train Sim World do not have. And this is a completely different ball game. So I'm looking forward to it. So look for it. It'll come out, I think.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
We'll bring it to the channel towards the end of the end of the month, I think. End of the month. And numbnuts can't play it. He can't play it.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Mm-hmm. Just wait and see if you notice. Oh, that's where we pushed back to yesterday. So we did the route yesterday as a bit of a test, so it remembers where we pushed back to, which is pretty handy.
Exiting from
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
It did go up. Oh yeah.
Commencing parking brakes. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Alfred's asking what's the shortest route that I've done. I can tell you by looking at Volanta. Duration, shortest. Oh, I need to get rid of those. Right, hang on.
Set parking brakes.
Hold on. I'm just nosing at what the shortest route I've done is. Right, let's get the engine started while I'm looking. Okay, yeah, so the shortest route I've done is 11 minutes. And that was St Bart's to St Martin. PC12. We did that as a little bit of an extra on the flight that we did. We did... What did we do? Oh, bollocks. What did we do? It was somewhere to St Bart's, I think it was. I can't think which bloody thing it was. And then we did a little extra by going from St Bart's to St Martin. It's alright, I got Volanta. Volanta is like a flight radar for flight sim, so Volanta gives me everything I need to know. For ones that I've done on stream was 26 minutes, which was Wellington to Nelson on Air New Zealand's ATR 72. So on stream, that's the second shortest one, but definitely the PC12 is the shortest. However, what will be the shortest is what's coming this weekend, and I'm going out Wednesday to get what I need for it, which is Westray, Papa Westray, and each time I land, I'm going to take a shot. Gotta take a shot every time I land. Oh. Didn't realise we had to do that.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Kev, thank you. San Juan to St Bart's.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Yeah, so that old bollocks, what do we do thing was all about what Alfet was asking me in terms of what the shortest flight we've done is on stream. So yeah, so I couldn't remember where we flew from to get to St. Bart's. Have you noticed as well, by the way? It's gone up another one. Yeah, Gemma, it's that quick. It's that quick. That's how quick it is. The count's now gone up by 2. Because he decided to try and spawn in on final in the BAE 146, knowing full well it'll just drop out the sky. So that's 2 now. You can't fly the fucking thing, but he carries on. I don't know why he bothers. I don't know why he fucking bothers. What do you expect when you're spawning in, like, on fucking final? What do you expect the plane to actually be working? Told you, my piss is firmly boiled this evening, so I will say it as it is. Useless. Right, here we go. Let's taxi out to runway 24 here at Edinburgh as we head down to Jersey for our flight. Is this normal? Those in Scotland, please tell me if this is normal, where if you're in Edinburgh you see the Northern Lights. Jack couldn't have boiled your piss. He doesn't know how to boil anything. Hashtag shots fired. Okay, it's not totally fixed. This stuff. Why is this? Why? What? I was getting this yesterday. I can't work out why. It's what's called micro stutters, right? So what you're seeing on the screen is micro stutters. Now I've read multiple reasons why micro stutters happen. But none of the fixes that I think work have worked. It's already happened. Didn't take long. It's off to bed for you. I'd have probably done it longer, but there you go. That's just me. I mean, don't. Half hour's fine. Gives us a bit more peace and quiet. Because I've read the script. I know how it's going to go tonight. It'll be, I can't fly the BAE 146, it won't work properly. And I'll sit there and go, should have fucking bought it anyway. Unless you fly it fucking properly, you should not have bought it. But oh no, little old me knows fuck all about the flight sim. So there you go. Right, anyway, moving on. Gonna mute the mic and gonna do what I can here in terms of getting this aeroplane over to the Jers. The Jers, as if I've just called it that. Jersey. Microphone is going to go off. Sound's going to go up. As the sounds of the A320NEO as we depart Edinburgh for apparently what I'm calling the Jersey. Let's go. Beautiful. In amongst the melee there, Dogwood gifting the one Departure Lounge membership, which went to Alfet. So thank you, Dogwood, and welcome on board. Once again, I think you've been a member previously, but welcome on board. Once again, Alfet, you get the privilege now of using the emojis as well as a nice little add-on. Wicked. So, nice little takeoff that, especially with the moon in the background there. In the foreground, I should say, not the background. In the foreground. So, very good. Good stuff. So, what should we go for today? It's Monday. What do we want music-wise? Something nice and chill? Or do we want to up it a little bit? What do we want? Play Old Shep. Dom, you know exactly what to do. If you want Old Shep, you know exactly what to do.
She's got a lot of talent there.
10 out of 10 for persistence. Gemma says, what does he have to do? We've come up with the agreement. Well, I have anyway. But we've come up to the agreement that if Dom wants Old Shep played, he's got to donate 50 quid. Because I'm not depressing people for free. It is a very depressing song, and I'm not depressing people for free. I'm just not doing it. Oh, fuck me. So yeah, we're very excited about the new train sim that we found, and what we're also excited about is Wednesday. So Wednesday we'll be kicking off about No, it's not. It's not. No. Funny enough, no. If I had my own rage quit counter or my own rage counter of some sort, I'm pretty certain to be up every like half hour in this doing this. No. I'll tell you exactly what my fuck me was about. Those that watched it, okay, those that know about it, he's just basically binned the BAE 146. He can't fly the damn thing, alright? He can't do it. Cannot do it. So what did he schedule for Wednesday? The flight he's just done in the BAE 146.
What?
I can't fly the Fokker 28, but you don't see me streaming it. Until I can. And I don't think I can. I don't think I can fly the Fokker 28. Alfred says, I really wish I could donate something to the stream, but I can't. Honestly, oh my god. Let's bring her in, by the way, just before I carry on saying anything. It's only Emma.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, I'm back. Sorry for my absence, and I apologize for Dua Lipa stepping in. Might have been a shock for you to know we're related, somehow. But I'm back, and that's what matters. Happy New Year to you all. How are you, Tom? Did you miss me?
Emma, I think I speak on behalf of everybody by saying welcome back. We have missed you. We had Dua Lipa step in for us. We had no idea that Dua Lipa was related to you. But every day's a school day, I suppose. But I guess we're doing fine. Hopefully you're doing well.
Good. I missed everyone watching, but, well, not you, Tom.
Yeah.
It was nice to be away from you and enjoy the peace and quiet. So, mixed feelings about being back.
Thanks.
Did I miss anything interesting? Or is that something we need to discuss away from the stream?
I would say most likely away from stream. For sure. For sure, definitely away from stream.
Fair enough. Well, I will keep it short and sweet, but everyone remembers how to donate if you want to earn that, right? Yeah, cool. Then let's enjoy the fact it's fucking Friday, son, and let's enjoy the stream. Let's go.
No, it's not Friday, Emma. Clearly you've been away for that long, you forget what day it is. It's Monday. But welcome back anyway. Welcome back. It's good to have you back. Even though you've just got the day wrong, but we'll let you off. It's your first day back on stream, it's fine. Can't believe she did that. There you go. If you're wondering who Emma is our resident super chat reader. So if anyone super chats £2, €2 or $2 or more, she will read out your chat. Failing that, you can do what Dogwood did by gifting some memberships, or become a member yourself by clicking the link in the top of the chat. Or you can donate via Ko-fi, which means it goes straight into my PayPal. 100% of it comes to me, and YouTube do not get a single penny of your 100% of your donation. Or you can do the free thing, which is just leave a like. It's entirely up to you, but it's never an obligation. So going back to what Alfred said, you haven't really got to do it. I mean, honestly, you don't. You really don't have to donate at all. It's never an obligation to do it. Dogwood, I did indeed. It was a nice little surprise. I thought it was like an email from like a delayed thing or something, but then I checked it. I was like, oh, it wasn't delayed. It was a fresh one, so thank you. Appreciated that. What's interesting is that, is it coming up in the chat yet? Oh, it hasn't. Why has it not come up in the chat yet? I'll wait and see. I'll wait and see if it comes up in the chat. If not, I'll then say it. Jack says, nearly fell off the friggin' step ladder getting the A320NEO today. And, well, Kev, echoing all of us when we say, step ladder wanker, step ladder wanker, step ladder wanker. I heard it, but it hasn't come up yet, which is weird. It has not popped into the chat yet. But thank you to Gemma Rowe. I don't know if it's come up in the chat for you lot, but it has. Oh, there we go. It has now. Gemma's donated via Ko-fi, so thank you very much. Appreciate you immensely. Thank you very much. And just for that, because it doesn't do it, I'll give you one of these. There you go. Just because. Jack's interest is going up day by day. Jack now owes £12 because it's the second day that he hasn't coughed up yet for mentioning Riyadh. Alfred says, "Hey Tom, if one of my parents sees the chat, what do I say to them?" It's all fun. I'm sure they'd be fine. I'm sure they'd be fine with it. Lynn's going in hard this evening. Warning number 1 for Brandon for the dad jokes. Boy, that didn't take long. That did not take long at all. Holy crap. Paul Hussey coming in with the £3 super sticker. Appreciate you immensely. Thank you so much. So that's the other thing I didn't mention is you can do it as a super sticker as well, which start from 99 pence as well. So if you want to just donate 99 pence, throw a little sticker in the chat. Why not? Absolutely go for it. Brandon says, my parents watch the streams when I'm in them. Had to explain the Max situation though. How do they take it? How do they take that? Oh, Alfred, so sorry. Carl Crawford's in the chat. Hello to you. Hope you're well. Carl, you missed our little announcement earlier. We found a brand new train sim, so we're stepping away from Train Sim World 4. Yeah, just make sure they don't see it. Well, at least they understand, Brandon. That's the main thing. At least they understood it. You say what? Oh, Carl, this is what happens when you turn up late. So I'll briefly run over it very quickly. Wayne and I had a discussion this afternoon about a brand new train sim that we found. We accidentally found it. We were just searching for bits and bobs, and we accidentally found it. Now, we were doing a bit of research into it as well. So we were looking at Train Sim World 4, 3, 2, and 1, basically, and we looked at what DLC was available. Right, combined for Train Sim World. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's about 150 add-ons, or maybe 200 add-ons in total. For this one game that we found, bearing in mind the add-ons are just trains and routes, 730. 730 routes and trains were available, or are available, for download in the downloadable content for this one train sim. And it is cheaper than Train Sim World by about 10 quid. Jack says, can I send you a picture to show just because it's official and it's the first one in the new book? When you cough up 12 quid that you owe, yes, then I will. And the name, or is that a secret? It's not a secret, just there's the link. Wayne's put the link in the chat. We can actually get, we can be fine with it because numbnuts can't copy because it's not available on the Xbox. He actually called you Tommy. I know, I missed it. I missed it on purpose. Tommy's a weird thing for me. Like, I haven't been called that for fucking years. Definitely not a Tommy. So, let me show you what we're doing Wednesday. Wayne and I both came up with this one because it was just a suggestion that he made, and I was like, I think it can be done. So we're doing long haul on Wednesday because I'm coming back the same day. I'm not plane spotting or anything. I'm not staying overnight, etc. So Wednesday I'll be here. I'll be available. In the afternoon we'll be doing a long haul with an airline we've not used for a while. Well, in fact we haven't used it at all since we've been doing the streams. So I figured, let's use it. So we will. Then it was a case of deciding what route we were going to do, and then we found the route, and here it is. Heathrow to Washington on the 787-9 that we haven't used for a while. And we haven't used Virgin Atlantic at all on the streams, so we're going to do it on Wednesday. Heathrow to Washington. It's about 7.5 hours. Should be an interesting one. We'll get started about 1 o'clock, I think. But it should be very, very good. Nice little long haul. About 7.5 hours this one will take. Haven't done long haul for a while, so I figured this is now a good opportunity to do it. So there you go. Heathrow to Washington. Jim says challenge, do it faster than Max did in Concorde. You already know I'll do it faster than he did it in Concorde. It took him, what, how long? Like 8 hours, if that. In a Concorde. Rob Brown, who's now no longer membership worthy because he's lost his green, says, hey troops from a Baltic Chernobyl, Shire. It's cold tonight, it's -1 here already. Even in 707 he would fly the route quicker. Or, do you remember, you may not do you remember we spoke about the 707? You know I said that I was going to download it as a freebie and it's got the real sounds and everything? Kev says, have you seen the mods available for the train sim? That's what we're talking about. Talking about 730 of them, and that's why we're like itching to move from Train Sim World over to Train Sim, or Train Simulator rather. Some really good stuff in there, and they provide the full routes as well, which is nice. We won't be downloading all 730 of them because that's mental. It's a lot of money. Oh my god, I just realised we're not cruising. We've been stuck at 12,000 feet. That's my fault for getting distracted. I just realised we were sat at 12,000 feet the whole time. So yeah, so if you, I think it was Saturday. Saturday, I think it was. I said about downloading the 707 that were found on the flight sim, and I showed it off on stream. I got it to work. There's one or two things that still need fixing on it, but I got it to work. So I might do something with it. Not sure yet. Not sure. But the 707 will be coming to the flight sim 2, and should be pretty good. Should be pretty decent. Rob Brown says, when did the rage quit counter move up? It moved up twice in the last sort of hour and a half. Quite literally the last hour and a half. Two-minute warning from Jim. Wayne says, if you like buses, planes, trains and trucks, we've got you covered in 2024. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one this year with simulators. Who's put... Ah. Very good, the Artful Todger. Does anyone want to have a guess who that is? Thank you. Jack's all paid up now, so I will show off his picture. There you go. For your viewing pleasure, that is a picture from Jack that he caught today. Including the interest. Yeah, including the interest. Jack's all paid up. Gemma says, will any of the new Sims be multiplayer? They will indeed. Yeah, they will indeed. Kev says, oh wow, I haven't seen this picture before. Very nice picture, that one, Jack. Very, very nice. Yeah, train sim would be fantastic, but the problem is it wouldn't work as a multiplayer, and I can understand why they haven't done it as a multiplayer, because it just wouldn't work. Which is a bit of a shame, because I think it'd be good fun, but it just wouldn't work, and that sucks, because it would be really, really cool to play, like with people, but you just can't do it. Whereabouts are you now, Tom? I might be able to see my house from the sky. So we are currently we're in Wales, or just on the Welsh border at the moment. Wrexham is coming up on our right hand side, so if we were to go outside here, there's Wrexham below us. There, that's Wrexham. Wales, South Wales is where my old house is. Ah, very good. Always interesting to know where people live, within reason. Have I caught this one yet? No, Jack, I haven't done. No, not yet. When you approach London, let me know, because I live southeast near London City. We actually don't touch London at all. We will be going over the likes of the Brecon Beacons, Cardiff, towards Exeter and Exmouth, sort of my end of the land, which is weird because we're going in on 26, not 08. So I'm not sure why it's got the flight plan for 08, but we'll see. Looks like we are going towards Exmouth and Exeter for this one. I know we're doing something. Is it Exeter? Oh god, I can't remember. When Swavgeek turns up, he's going to have to tell me what we were supposed to be doing, because we were supposed to be doing a flight that he suggested. It was Exeter to somewhere, and I can't remember where it was. David says, "Oh Tom, I think we all now know where someone in particular lives." It's not difficult. It's not difficult at all. So half an hour to go on the flight. Long haul on Wednesday for the first time in what feels like forever. I can probably get rid of the rage counter now because there's nothing more of that today. When was the last time we did long haul? Long haul, long haul, long haul. Oh my gosh, when was the last time we did long haul? Oh, was it a month ago? Last time we did long haul was Heathrow to Doha on the BA 777. Christ, a month ago. So yes, it's been a while. It's been a while since we did it. Have you ever been to the South Devon Railway? I've been past it quite a few times. Yeah, I've been past it quite a few times. Gemma says, what was it to Zakynthos? Yes, it was. Very good. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to need you to remind me of that as well. I can't get Concorde to work because I don't use fucking AI pilot bullshit. So we wouldn't be able to do it on Concorde. We could go to Zagreb though. Just for Rob. Why not? Alfred says, I'm guessing Tom did the long haul flight during the daytime. I did. I did indeed, yeah. Lovely flight it was as well. Very nice. And we buttered it as well, which was beautiful. Yeah, so nice line, nice little flight. Need to get my hands on the 787-9 soon. Well, you won't because it's not available for Xbox. And if it is ever available for the Xbox, please stay away from it. And go outside and smell the fresh air. Rob also says, how's the steering on the van? It's weird. We got to our last drop having driven with no power steering, which was a right kerfuffle. But when I turned the engine off, got out the van, locked the van, unlocked it again, started it up, and everything was back to normal. So very strange, very, very strange. I've never had a vehicle like it before. But yeah, it was a nice little experience. Let's put it like that. It's a nice little experience. Long haul, thank Fook might get an effing drunk off the trolley. The service is usually shite. No Fukin in-flight movie. Was looking forward to Debbie Does Dallas. Yeah, Tom Sally. I've just seen it. Well, Jack may have called me Tommy, but there's no need to call me Sally. Debbie Does Sally. Not quite. Not quite. Alright, hold on. Jack. There was no reason to do that. Gotta do it anyway. It's off to bed for you. But theoretically, he didn't do anything. Jack put Max on timeout for quite literally no reason. But as per the rules, they have to be acknowledged, and yeah. Has to be done. I don't want it to be, but it is. I'm going to leave that to Lynn, but I'm going to read it out. Meant to be writing this plan out about Switzerland. Don't know how much about it myself, but I know the flag is a big plus. Lynn, you're on dad joke duty tonight. Ten seconds you can do it for. Alpha, you can do it for 10 seconds, but not a second. She did it. How long for? How long for? 10 seconds. It's close enough. It's off to bed for you. Lynn is on one this evening. That's Brandon on timeout for 10 seconds. Gemma says, just had a look back at my photos. The ones I have of the same plane as Jack doesn't have the Europa car livery, just plain EasyJet. It's a new addition, I think. Wayne says, yes, I know. Need my wallet for a tasty pair of NG757s in a Landor livery. Fucking Jack, you're as bad as Max. Google it. I don't know. I'm not a walking encyclopedia like most people. I have no idea. I've got no idea. I don't know. 20 minutes before we land at Jersey. This was a short flight, but we got a fascinating long haul coming up on Wednesday. It's gonna be weird not doing a stream tomorrow. Even if I'm back in time tomorrow, I'm gonna not stream tomorrow. Yeah, David's heading for one as well for the dad jokes. We like a good dad joke on the channel, but Rob says, fuck it, I'll take one for the team. Go on, say timeout one more time, motherfucker. I dare you, Pulp Fiction style. Alfet, no worries at all. Oh god, it's still happening. Brandon's not learnt his lesson. Has that happened? Has it happened?
It's off to bed for you.
Or is it? Oh, I imagine it has happened. And another one as well, by the looks of it.
It's off to bed for you.
That's 2. Why is Brandon and Max being bullied? No, Brandon's doing some dad jokes. We like dad jokes, but when they're a little bit like too cringy, then just a small timeout is needed. It's all good fun. It's all good fun, Outfit, honestly. No harm done here. We're a channel where we like to have we don't take things seriously. I think the world is it's too short a world for that. Life's too short to take things seriously. If I sent any dad jokes, I would be banned, Tom. Depends. Depends what you sent. Depends what you send. It's all a bit of fun. Yeah, of course it is. It's all a bit of fun. And unfortunately, there'll be people there that would think this is serious and we just time people out for whatever, but that's not what we do. We're here to have a lot of fun. And that's what we do. Everyone enjoys the streams, which is all good fun. End of the day, it's all that matters. If you're having fun, then I'm having fun. And if I'm having fun, everyone's having fun. Just like Brandon. Brandon's having fun going to sleep this evening.
It's off to bed for you.
Yeah, there he goes again. Lynn got accidentally timed out once. Yeah, if I could time myself out, I would, but I can't. Alright, time to start descending in our aeroplane. We're going to go down to 24,000 feet as we get towards Taunton. How do celebrities stay cool? Go on, tell us. What if I was the host? Would I time people out every day? Well, no. Might have been timed out, but still no fucking drinks trolley, says Rob. Dom says a man walks up to the counter at the airport. Can I help you? Asks the agent. I want a round trip ticket, says the man. Where to? Says the agent. Right back to here, he replies. Alfred says by straying close to their fans. David says a barmaid broke up with her boyfriend, but he kept asking her for another shot. Anyone else got any dad jokes I want to throw in there as well while they're at it? Things the pilot can't say in a job interview. I'm down to earth. David says scientists have discovered what is believed to be the world's largest bedsheet. More in the story as it unfolds. I mean, the fact that... Okay, so Max says a kid called Max Woodman that sits and flies his BAE 146 then rage quits. You do not fly anything. You don't get a laugh, you get this. And the fact that you said that you fly a plane gets this. Alfred says, how do you follow Will Smith in the snow? You follow the Fresh Prince. Fantastic. Rob says, where does a mountain climber keep his plane? In a cliffhanger. Lots of dad jokes this evening. I like the Fresh Prince one though, that's quite funny. Okay, 109 nautical miles out from our destination, which is of course Jersey today, or as I seem to have called it earlier, the Jers. I have no idea why that even came out like that, but it did. I would do aerobatics in a Stratoliner, says Max. Alfred says, what did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing, it just waved. Dom says, what's the deal with airline food? This is not a joke, I think it's really plain. David says, how does the man in the moon get his haircut? Eclipse it! Very good. Very good. Keep them coming. While we're descending. Keep them coming. Jack says Tom Westland Lysander is going to be a memorable catch for me, as it's going to be the first experience catching. Very good. The Jers in certain parts of Glasgow might get you a Glasgow kiss with love. Thanks, Rob. Alfred says, where did fruits go on vacation? Paris. David says, zut alors, a cheese factory exploded in France. Debris is everywhere. Lee says, why the sand is wet. Brandon says, oi Dom, I've got a joke for you to use in your videos. Actually, I'm worried it won't land well. Alfred says, how do you put those sound effects on? It's magic.
What?
It's totally magic. Truly intrigued by our approach here. Kev says, for fuck's sake, it's bad enough with the jokes in the chat. Don't read them out. Why not? It's good fun. They may not be they'll be bad, but it's good fun to read them out. David says, how much do I love crunchy tacos? From my head, tomatoes. Alfred, how do you make the number 7 even? Take away the letter S. Lee Class going with why the sand is wet, because the seaweed. Before or after that big one of the summer, I feel. Oh, okay. Max is leaving us. Hallelujah. How do you know Tom has too much time on his hands? He works full time. You're not funny. You're really not funny. Yeah, I don't know what Jack's on about. What you call a hot dog on wheels? Fast food. Imagine a female pirate got a replacement boob. That'd suck. Wouldn't it? I feel like someone's been watching a lot of Tim Vine. I feel like someone's been watching a lot of Tim Vine. Right, we're 12 minutes out, ladies and gentlemen, for our arrival into Jersey. We have just left the mainland behind us. The replay will come up in the daytime so we can see Jersey in all its glory. Simon Kirby, good evening to you. Hope you are well. Sebastian Plays says, okay, I'm just going to sit and watch the silly jokes. Yeah, whatever you like. Whatever you like. But good to see you, Simon. Hope you're well. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure you hit the like button. It helps turn them out immensely. Alfred says, switching from PC to phone now, Tom, so give me a second. No problem. I'm not going to land for another 12 minutes or so. Oh, Jim. Jim. I don't know if I should read that out. I don't know if I should. Should I read it out? I don't know if I should read it out. You can read it in the chat. That is funny though. That's fucking funny. That's brilliant. Jack says, Tom, if you had to choose out of the old historic aircraft or the loud or noisy ones, which one would you rather see? The English Electric Lightning. I'd love to see that. Go for it, Tom. Read it out. I can't read it. I can't read that out. Okay, I'll read it out. He says, when two people have sex, it's a twosome. When three have sex, it's a threesome. Now we know why Max gets called handsome. It's a joke, everyone. It's a joke. Jim also says, a sperm donor, a carpenter, and Julius Caesar walked into a bar. He came, he saw, and he conquered. Alfred says, when a person tried to high-five a tree, it left him hanging. Rob says, asked to change seats on the flight once due to screaming kids. Flight attendant said, can't do that because they're your kids. Ken's in the chat. Hello to you. Hope you are well. Good to see you. Good to have had you on the show last night as well. Hope everyone enjoyed Battle of the Liveries. David says, did you hear about the guy who dipped his testicles in glitter? Pretty nuts. They don't end. They do not end. They're going to have to at some point because we've got to focus on the landing. We've got to focus on the landing. Hey yo, what are these jokes? They're banging. and bad as well. Jim says, I saw my wife drunk yelling at the TV. Don't go in there. Don't go into the church, you moron. She was watching the wedding video again. Very good. Lee says, was good. Yeah, I quite enjoyed the Battle of the Liveries last night. I thought that was really good fun. Closest one we've had for a while. It is, of course, quiz night this Sunday coming. If you want to be part of it, get your name to me by Friday at the latest. Carl says it was an awesome night. It was good fun. Yeah, it really was good fun. Yeah, Ken's never seen the segment with the Jack's cooking and stuff like that, so that was a real shock to the system, I think. Massive shock to the system, I would say. David says last night's battle of the liveries was brilliant. Yeah, I couldn't believe how close it all was as well. Super close between, like, each round was just like really close, like really close. Ken says, yeah, Jack's cooking was an eye-opener. Yeah, it was certainly something. Certainly something. Okay, so 51 minutes remaining. We're now looking for the turn to take us away from what we're looking at the moment in terms of the approach seems to have us on 08, but I'm assuming that we're going to be taken away from that to go to 26, which is what we're actually landing on today. Yeah. For fuck's sake, just found out it's going to take 1 hour 60 minutes if I take a flight on Corma Airways next year. Lisa, just as well we are not playing the drawing game. I've still got to send Jim the drawing of him by that guy. As well, who made him look like a Roblox character. What is going on here? Can we just go to there? We should just go straight to Tidner, surely. Is it going to alter? I think it should alter, shouldn't it? Although that approach now... Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it's altered the flight plan for us, which is good news. Right. Cool. Makes the approach a little less wacky. So, 35 miles to go. We're at 10,000 feet. We'll go down to about 7 shortly. We'll bring the speed back to 250. Just to help us out a little bit. Alfred says, Tom, are you in the UK? I am indeed. David says, you mean you need to send it to Adolf Gebel? Oh, David. Don't do it. Jim says, give it to me, the wife yelled. I'm so fucking wet, just give it to me. She could scream all she wanted, but I was keeping the umbrella. Very good, very good. So, to our right there, that is Guernsey, where Aurigny fly out of. We'll be doing some stuff with that as well. with the now retired Embraer. Once I've bought the Flight Sim Studios version of the Embraer, which I'll be doing at some point soon. And that is a lighthouse there. Can you see that? That is a lighthouse doing its bit. How cool is that? I didn't realise that that was even a thing. I'm just fascinated by that, by the lighthouse. I've never seen one of them on the flight sim before. Yep, don't worry, we're not recording just yet. Lighthouse built there to stop you fucking ploughing into it. It's not me that's going to be ploughing into it. But no pressure as we're getting ready to land. Am I still second from last in the FPL? I believe you are not. I believe you are now bottom of the table for our fancy Premier League. I believe Rob has now overtaken you. And Rob's overtaken you because he can remember his login. Carl says FPL this weekend was shocking. I was quite glad. I think if I hadn't put Cole Palmer in my team as captain, I would not have done as well as I did. Jim says, what is Moby Dick's dad's name? Papa Boner. There is another lighthouse. This time that is Jersey. There's another lighthouse doing its thing. I just saw Market Flyer at the lighthouse. Very nice. Jim has overtaken us in the funniest jokes of all time. Yeah, FPL was terrible. The thing is as well is like, because obviously not all the teams played. I mean, I'm still 50 points off the top, but Jack's bottom with like, was that 24 points from the bottom? Sorry, 24 points behind Rob. So yeah, it's interesting. Kev's still top of the FPL. He's got no idea how. Okay. Right, so landing rating predictions time, folks, because we are nearing our approach into Jersey. Which, are we able to see or no yet? Nothing yet. So, what do we reckon? For your landing rating prediction, please. I'm going to go back into full screen now, and I'll get recording in a second. So we've got the replay to watch at the when we're finished. The moon shining off the sea there as well. It's quite a short runway here at Jersey as well, as I found out yesterday. Carl says 276, Kev 185, Gemma 120, Jim 200. It's going to be interesting. It is a very short runway. The approach is like the length of the island. It's weird. Let's go down to 3 and bring the speed back. Alfet says probably 500 plus feet per minute. I'm not max, but thanks. Rob says, what do you call an artist with a brown finger? Picasso. Gemma says, I did a landing with 666 yesterday. Ooh, not the number of the beast. Let's get the speed brakes up just to help us with the slowing down here. We'll be fine. We'll be good. There's your airport. Probably just behind me actually, so you might not be able to see it. There's your airport, right there. So let's go for the recording and see what we can do here. Is it Jersey we are landing? We are landing in Jersey. We are coming up to it. Airport is just there. So let's bring that speed right back. Okay, approach mode is now on, so the aircraft should hopefully catch on to the glide slope. Gears coming down. I'm going to go for medium auto brake. Here we go. It's been a pretty decent flight from Edinburgh over to Jersey. But let's see if we can end it with some butter. I've just seen what Rob put. Very good. Those are the views of Rob Brown plane spotting and not those reflected of the Departure Lounge channel. Alright, here we go. It's looking beautiful tonight. Here we go. Short runway, got to land it as early as we can. We'll take over now. We'll bring the speed down to 147. We've now got control. Here we go. I'm not bothered about the red lights.
400, 300, 200, 100, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 5.
Oh, that felt good. God, did that feel good. Reverse is on. And we have stopped just in time. Beautiful. Let's vacate the runway. That looked like a proper greaser, that did. We'll have a look in a sec. Let's get vacated off the runway here. But welcome to the wonderful island of Jersey. Let's hang fire here for a second, because what we need to do is we need to quit the replay. So at least we caught that. What did it look like? Oh, it's good. It's good. It's very good. Right. Now, when we parked up last time, we parked up, in fact, we are parking in the same spot as we did before, so we don't need anything else. So let's turn off our landing lights. Sim has behaved beautifully tonight, so I'm very, very happy with that. Let's get the taxi light from takeoff to taxi. And let's taxi to our gate. Beautiful bit of butter, Jersey butter that was, and it was very good. I've seen the landing rate as well, very good. What do you usually do off camera, Tom? In terms of what, like in general, or what? Because I go outside if that's what you're on about. Sebastian Plays, thanks for popping in. We'll see you again soon. In general, well, I work, I go for walks, you know, I generally go outside and smell the fresh air. Otherwise it's spending time with family, and on the odd occasion I'll go and do some plane spotting. So I actually go outside. Work is pushing it, employed in a part-time capacity perhaps. Fuck off, it's not part-time. Really isn't part-time. Gemma says I need to get back over to Manchester to do some plane spotting at some point soon. Been too long. I'm up that way in February, so Manchester will be on my list as well, as it always is. Yeah, we parked in this spot yesterday when we did this as a bit of a test flight, and we are parking in the same spot again today. Beautiful, we're in line. Let's see if he'll stop us. Is he going to stop us? Cool. How good a job did he do? Well, it's decided to stop playing fucking funny games. Just short of the line, but very good otherwise. There you go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, a very enjoyable flight, this one. This one was good. Let's end it, and then I'll show you the landing rate. We're not going to shut the engines off because we're going to do the replay in a second. So, let's show you the landing rate. Here we go. Here's Volanta. Here we go. 1 hour and 14 minutes in the air. 105 minus 105. Do. You know what that means?
150, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh yes, buttery goodness in Jersey. And as Wayne would say, utter butter. Utter butter. Utter butter, son. Utter butter, away the lads. Right. Minus 105 with a flight time of 1 hour and 14 minutes. Beautiful. Love that. Utter butter. It's a bit like pooper scooper. Utter butter. Good stuff. Right. All that is left to do is take myself off screen. Like I said, no stream tomorrow because I'm travelling to and from London. But a quick reminder that Wednesday is the next one, and we are doing the super stream, which is Heathrow to Washington on the 787-9 Virgin Atlantic. First time doing Virgin Atlantic on stream, which would be nice. We'll probably kick off about 1 o'clock, I'd say. It's going to take a while to load the plane, so about 1 o'clock, I would say. So looking forward to that one. Alfred says, how long is that flight going to take? You're looking at about 7.5 hours on that one. 7.5 hours. It's going to be a long stream on Wednesday. So if you can join us for that and have a chat with everybody in the chat. The stream will run, but I will be disappearing off stream, obviously, so it's going to run in the background just in case anyone's got anything to do. Then we'll be back about an hour or two before we are due to land. It seems to be the more preferred method of how we do things. So should be all right. So let's get everything sorted for the replay. So let's rewind the time to there. Let's get the replay going because we've already got the flight done. Music to go on. And all that's left to say is thank you so much everyone for watching. And for spending the evening with us. Enjoy the landing. Of our A320 into Jersey. Your support has been magnificent this evening. Thank you so much. I will see you on Wednesday for some more Flight Sim fun. Enjoy your Tuesday. And more importantly, look after yourselves and each other. Good night, everyone. Take care of yourselves.